Welcome to Lahari episode 38. We're all back here. My lights still are off. The person that I bought them on eBay still has not shipped them. I bought them a week ago and they haven't shipped it. But yeah, 38. Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Not a whole lot that happened this week, but that's why this episode
just a federal holiday that we all celebrated. What did you guys do for the 4th of July?
I ate.
I
streamed
a lot.
I had chili. I had chili
Nice.
and
That's a
made
good
nachos. And
Did you get those fried clams like I told you?
No, I did not.
No?
No,
Okay,
fried clams
darn.
though. That's gonna be for another time. It's been mad hot over here. Like
Yeah.
It's hot
it's
today,
just not
man.
been fun. I was
Not
like,
the fried clams mood.
Yeah, and on the fried clams, it's got to be a certain vibe for that shit too.
That gives me sort of like spring fall vibes. You want it to be like
no, exactly.
60 out, 50, high 50s, maybe a little bit of rain, a little drizzle out.
Not
Maybe
100 Fahrenheit.
Drizzle.
Not
No,
100.
fuck that.
For
that.
anybody else listening that doesn't use Fahrenheit, it's like 40 Celsius, 40 something.
I want to give
Alright.
a big
Right.
F
See,
to everybody who doesn't have
F.
AC right now.
In world
Anybody?
units.
Who doesn't have AC, big F.
Yeah,
Because I
Especially
feel that.
all of Europe, you dumbasses. Just get air conditioning, bro. Stop complaining about how hot it is. There's a way to fix it. I had this conversation in my stream before. Oh my god, the UK heat wave, it's so hot here. It's like 20 degrees Celsius. I'm like, that's like 75 degrees, bro. It's like 75 degrees. That's a nice, beautiful day. You need to shut the fuck up. You need to. It is a requirement.
Shut the fuck up right now.
It's
But
too hot.
you
Oh my
heat is
god,
hotter.
it's too hot in my house. There's nothing I can do about this. It's made out of bricks. You don't understand. My house
You know
is
what?
insulated for the cold. Mine too, bitch. I live in Minnesota. Bitch, shut up. Air conditioning. It exists.
You know-
I don't
you know what
get
people-
it. I don't get it.
You know what people actually like used to do? Like I used to fuck with too. It's like they would put a bowl of ice in front of the fan, and then it would blow the cold ice
my God.
air.
That's
I
a
might
good,
do
that's
that
a good
today.
hack.
Like,
that's a
that's
life
I'm not
hack.
even
hack.
kidding.
Dude, okay, bro, I
That's a
was
good
passing
idea.
by a McDonald's, and on the fucking drive-thru it said, this McDonald's is selling big bags of ice. Keep cool from the heat. I'm like, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
It didn't even look like it was officially on. Like, this restaurant was just like, I'm so sorry it's so hot out. We are selling bags of ice for like $2.
Dude, I
Yeah,
love
Ronald
buying
McDonald's
restaurant bags
sounds
of
bad.
ice. Restaurant ice is the
Yeah.
best ice because it's very chewable, generally.
Yeah,
Chewable
no, it really-
ice.
You know, when,
Yeah, I love it.
like, I don't know if you guys ever had braces, but like, they're like, don't chew
Yep.
gum, don't chew ice.
Yep.
Both
Yep.
of those things.
I don't care,
Oh,
man.
no.
I got to chew my ice.
Don't
I got to chew it. I did break a couple of them off. Not for
Ice
chewing
chewers,
ice.
yeah.
But
Ice chewers out there. Not the super thick, not like the super thick ice cubes or the fucking ones that look
like the
half-
cylindrical ones? No, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. We're talking about that flat ice. We're talking about that flat square
The
ice.
nice little square.
Restaurant.
Perfect.
Okay,
know what I
that's
mean?
good to chew. Yeah, I'd agree
Yeah.
with that.
That's
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
good shit.
very,
That's the
very
best
chewable
one.
Sit
ice.
there and chew it.
There's levels to this.
There is
Levels
yeah.
to ice chewing.
Hashtag
But-
real ice chewers would know.
Tier list.
See, but the problem is it's so hot out. It's even before I think about chewing the ice, it's already melted in my drink, in my water.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
This
before I
used
can
to all
even
be
think about
ice.
it.
I used to
Now
have a
you're
cup.
drinking
I used to
joke
have a
about
cup
that.
at some point. It's just, it
it.
melted.
There was definitely ice in here. It's fucking gone.
It's
Actually,
been a week, man.
I broke my water bottle.
Oh no!
Rip.
Yeah, I dropped it one too many times.
So like,
Yeah.
my daughter's been out of daycare like all week. The daycare shut down because it's like, okay, it's federal holiday week, so everybody gets it off, and so we've been just trying to plan things to do with her all week. That's why I've been so tired, not doing much, if anything. I know another thing that's been happening all week. Fucking summer games done quick.
Hey.
I haven't been able to catch like any of it at all, but there's this clip that I saw of a dog playing NES baseball and scoring.
That one's
a
making the
fucking
rounds,
home run.
dude.
What?
Did
Yeah.
you see that shit? Oh my god!
Jake,
The dog speed run?
Shocked.
There's a dog speedrun at SGDQ.
Yeah,
There
Yeah, hold
was.
I gotta find. I have to find it, man. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good boy, too.
And we're not talking about a furry. We're talking about a real dog.
No, we're talking about a
No,
real.
we're talking about a
real
puppo.
dog.
Relax.
Here,
All right.
check this right here. It's on GDQ Twitter. There you go. Look
I
at
did
that.
not see this.
That is a
An
good
extra
boyo.
innings walk-off
Look at
two-run
him.
home run on the first pitch does it.
And is
What
a
the
very
fuck?
good boy. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's so good. Good boyo.
he like times the delay of when the dog is gonna do the little slap on the controller
Yeah.
with the game. So it's kind of huge brain, and he knocks it out of the park. He knocks
That
it out
is
of the park.
crazy.
That's
That
crazy,
is
right?
so good.
That's the
I
best
don't know why
boy.
this clip isn't bigger. This is a huge
No, it's
moment.
getting there. They had it on like a sports network apparently.
Oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
This is like one of those things where it's like kind of old school internet viral to me.
It is.
Yeah.
They're like
It
old
is.
school internet
I
viral.
would
It's
agree.
it's not all this weird shit that gets like 40K likes on Twitter.
Just a genuinely wholesome vibe. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's so cute. I love this.
Well, there was also at GDQ, and I need to watch it. Like I think Reverse Waka.
Reverse Waka.
I did
Yeah.
see last night Waka having more viewers than League of Legends on Twitch,
Yeah,
and I about spit my drink out. So now I understand why.
What the hell? Oh yeah, you're right. I just saw that. I literally found the picture right now.
yeah, Waka Reverse.
69,000 viewers, top 4 on Twitch. Last night. That's
How crazy
crazy.
is that?
More viewers than Valorant and League
That's
Bro,
insane.
and Fortnite and Call of Duty Warzone and Counter
We're back,
and
baby.
Apex and Minecraft and Rust and Rainbow.
dude, I
Waka
gotta be honest,
takeover.
man. Like, okay, it's just nice to be in a place. Yeah, sure, it's SGDQ, right? But the fact that even a rhythm game in general had that many viewers at any point, regardless of the event attached to it, that's freaking sick. I love
Yeah,
seeing
just-
it.
Yeah, it just reminds me of when the Guitar Hero category was up there with 100,000 viewers
Yeah,
in 2020.
Guitar
I
Hero.
remember that shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like,
Years ago.
It definitely wasn't Guitar Hero, but it was Clone Hero, but it was Guitar Hero.
Well, we
Um,
did we have Clone Hero as a category yet? I don't think we did.
No, I don't think we got that until 2021.
Yeah,
Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
When
Name recognition.
Twitch
Guitar Hero. People love
Twitch-
Guitar Hero.
well, Twitch had switched their database. I remember of like
They switched it
games,
from
and that's how
Giant
Clone
Bomb
Hero-
to like some different
Yeah.
database. I remember trying to submit Clone Hero to Giant Bomb or whatever. I think that's what it was called. But I
Yes.
tried that. It didn't work. But it's okay now. We have Clone Hero. And couldn't be happier. What was I gonna say? Speaking of different rhythm games, I actually went to a round 1 the other day.
Ooh.
did you?
I went to round 1 so we could take my daughter to go bowling with my wife's little brother. He's like 5, and so we took them out. We took him to go bowling. She loved it, but then also they had a whole bunch of new rhythm game cabs there, including Tunitham. You don't know what that is? You guys know what Dance Rush is?
I've seen it,
So
and I've never played it. So
it's-
I'm very excited about this.
it's a big touch bar, and then you use your hands to play it, but there's also sensors to show how high your hands are, and there's like sustains in the game where you have to hold your hand up while still tapping on the touch bar. It's really fucking cool.
God, that
But-
sounds so fun.
If
It's
you've ever
giving-
seen,
Sounds sick.
It's giving Power
It's
Gig
way-
Airstrike drums.
it's way more responsive than that piece of shit garbage plastic for throwing it. Thank you. It's way more responsive than that. And I found out controllers for that game are fucking $600, $300
Oh
to
my
$600.
What?
It is ridiculous, man.
I mean, I'm
It's
not
ridiculous.
surprised though. To be fair,
Also, you will be in trouble if you stream that game outside of using an arcade cabinet.
because you're not
Because-
supposed to.
Yeah, they are extremely and they meaning the Eastern rhythm game. I'm just gonna keep this as broad as possible because I don't know a lot, but this is the extent of what I know. It's basically like the Eastern culture of rhythm gaming. It's revolving around just like live updates. Their live service, they have updates and stuff all the fucking time. But the way you have access to that, they are very particular about. If you're doing it in an arcade, I think you'll probably be fine. But if you manage to like get a copy and you're capturing it, like you have like a clean output of the game or whatever, they're gonna question you if you're like in the States or something. It's crazy. It's a big rabbit
Why?
hole. It's like if you are connected to their servers and you're not in like the same country as them, you will get in trouble. It's crazy.
Do they not want their game to succeed, or what are they doing?
They're just very
No,
protective.
this is-
of
They have
that
no
shit.
ambition.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
Japanese
It's weird,
companies
Got
are
their head
like
up their
this. I mean,
ass.
look at Nintendo, right?
Yeah,
Like-
Nintendo for sure.
Like, yeah, this is nothing new. Like, wasn't Groove Coaster kind of like that too? Like maybe a little looser.
I don't know. It's just like Japanese rhythm games in the East are, I guess they're handled differently, and that's why people they go travel there to go play those games. It's weird if you get like a cabinet in the States From what I understand, you can get like the Konami Entertainment Pass to like have an account and be able to save your progress.
That's so cool.
See, like this has my account, and like it saved my scores on Gitador whenever I play Drum Mania.
Yeah.
Whenever I go over there, which whatever update this is fucking gutted. They took out all the good songs. I can't play Destiny anymore by Galnerius. I can't play Gimme Chocolate by Baby Metal anymore. They took out all that shit, probably because they lost the licensing. But it was still fun. But yeah, it's weird. Like if you try to make content on this stuff, it'd be like, oh, you in Japan? You doing that there? Where are you playing the game?
My Western American brain
account.
can't comprehend this. I don't get it.
Yeah, we're gonna ban your fucking account, but for some reason it's okay at round 1 to have an account in America, even though it's technically not. Like I bought that e-amusement card for like $8, I think, or $5 in 2018, and I don't know if you can still buy these. You should be able to, but like, look at this shit. It's still like it's in Japanese and shit
wow.
back here. It's crazy. I don't know if that's that's my card number. That's why I blocked it off. I wasn't.
I
sure
think some places like offer like e-amusement cards for like the Japanese rhythm game stuff.
You have to have you have to have like a you have to have permission for it. I think round 1, they have permission from Japan to like have all
yeah, like
this
you
stuff.
you have to ask them for permission, pretty much. Yeah, from what I understand.
It's crazy. I'm trying to like dive. I'm trying to like dive more into like the other rhythm games and how they work.
I just don't get the whole culture surrounding you must go to an arcade to play this. You can never play this at your home. So
there's a lot of arcades in Japan. Like our arcade culture is still very fresh in Japan compared to the US.
Dude, and that Tunitham game apparently, like, it has a clone, but you can't play any of the official songs, obviously, because that's a clone. That's like if you got the Fortnite Festival songs and you put them in a Clone Hero or something, right? But basically, the charters of that of the original songs were also making like customs or something, or it's insanely gate kept. Being able to play the official Tunitham songs on like a clone, which is understandable, but it's like much to an more extreme degree.
It's like they're purposely like locking themselves in the underground. They can never leave the underground. It will stay underground forever. It'll be a small subset of people that have ever played the game ever, and like
in the US,
smaller amount that will ever play it. Just everywhere. If you have to go to an arcade to do it, you can't play it at home ever. I don't like that.
It seems very controlled.
Call me a dirty American. Call me a dirty Western-brained loser. I don't know. I don't like it. I want to play video games in my home. I don't want to have to travel to an arcade cabinet to ever play the game I like. Sorry.
That's why
that's fair. Saying, like, no, that's totally fair. I get it.
It's just Japan. Japan's different, man. Like there's arcades like all over the place in Japan. Like it's a pretty regular place that people go.
Yeah, not right there in my house.
No, I'm saying in the US.
I don't want to leave my house to play video games, bro.
Well, I mean, like, I think it's because the culture is still, like, you go out and, like, video games are still a luxury to enjoy outside of your home. It's like going to, like, they still value the experience of going to an arcade because that's what made it fun, is that you can go to a loud fucking place and play this awesome game. And that's why, like stuff like internet gaming cafes are huge, too. It's just like, okay, yeah, you leave your house, you get out of the house, go play some video games, whatever. You're not stuck up at home all day. You know, I think it's just the culture is different.
Yeah, I mean,
that's different.
Yeah,
I can tell you from my own experience when I was in South Korea. I mean, I've never been to Japan, but when I went to Korea, the internet cafes over there were so much more reliable than having your own setup at home, because you would just go in with your card, like what you had before, and you would just plug it into a PC, and it would count the amount of time you were on there just playing games, and you'd go up and just pay for it afterwards, and it was a couple bucks. So paying $2 or $3 to go spend a few hours to go just enjoy a fully stocked cafe with the top of the line computers and play whatever game you want and just pay a few dollars, that's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just a different culture. One other clip, though, that I just found, I was trying to look for it while you guys were talking about that. So you know how you can card in with that, right? Have you seen that there's some headphones that actually have the same chips as those cards, and you can just card in on rhythm machines with your headphones? Here's a clip of it.
Yes, I saw that shit. Yes.
Here's this is, I think, a Pop and Music machine. Somebody using their Sony.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that on my feed, I think like a couple weeks ago.
That's
But-
that's what that just reminded me of when you showed the card, and I was like, hey, there's probably a better way to do this with your own personal affects even than just
That's
having to keep.
crazy.
I love that.
Interesting.
Yeah, all things considered, like I love Tunitham. I think it's awesome. I don't know. I barely know shit about like the clones and whatnot. It just some of that information was given to me by someone who's super into Tunitham, a friend of mine. But yeah, I'm not gonna claim to know everything about that. It was just all new information, and I just try to think of it. It's like, what if like all Guitar Hero games, it was like you were not allowed to get like the rips to put them into Clone Hero. Like imagine that.
I go to
you weren't-
Trinitham's
Yeah.
website. There's just massive titties.
AW.
Yeah.
I
What's the
don't know if it is.
website?
Hey, what's the website, bro? What's that?
I already closed out of it. Let's just Control-Shift-T to get back there. Tunitham.sega.com.
Sega.
Oh, it's a Sega thing.
It is a Sega thing.
Yeah. Konami published it. Sega developed it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you weren't fucking kidding.
Nope.
Yeah,
Duh.
you're right. Oh man. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna claim to know like much about like the clones or anything. I know that's already it's already like weird stepping to get into. But yeah, it's just like thinking, what if you weren't allowed to get the original Guitar Hero rips on Clone Hero? Like, how would anybody like even get to experience those songs? I think it's funny.
Get the
Sometimes
action
I
games.
see I see
PS2.
sometimes on my Reddit feed when I open it up every once in a blue moon I go on Reddit and then I see a r/Clone Hero post going, damn, all these old Guitar Hero songs did they sound this bad? Are they all covers? Did I miss something? It's like, yeah, dude, Guitar Hero 1, 2, and 80s were all covers, and then 3 had some covers.
Actually, I got a funny comment regarding Guitar Hero and arcades. It was on a video of. Actually, I think it was on my VOD of the Guitar Hero 3 run that I did for the Guitar Hero Gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
It was somebody who said, "Wait, how are you able to play Cities on Flame with rock and roll? I thought that was only part of the arcade version."
Oh,
Because that was a quick play
dude.
exclusive that was just there to play on the arcade, so that's probably where a lot of people just played it for the first time.
some people think that Almost Easy was exclusive to the arcade, and I was like,
Yeah,
Really?
because they don't know it was
that
just the
That was
DLC.
DLC, man.
Sure.
That was
Yeah.
DLC.
Sure.
Wow.
And if
This
you
is-
didn't
this
buy
is all
it
information that's lost
less
to
than
time.
10 years ago,
That makes
or
sense.
more than 10 years ago.
That's
I mean,
so
the,
crazy.
The
We're
DLC's
really-
been unavailable for over 10 years now. It was like April 1st, 2014.
Yep.
They pulled
April
DLCs
1st,
over 10
2014.
years.
Everyone thought it was like an actual April Fool's joke that they pulled down all the songs, and it was like, no, we're
Nope.
done.
Quit.
we're
Bye.
fucking done.
See ya.
Sorry, guys. Play the next game.
Play the next game where we monetize plays.
But what about I Am
Oh.
Murloc? Please.
Oh,
You can still get that song. You can still
You
get
can
I
still-
Am Murloc.
You can actually still
now.
get I Am
Actually,
Murloc?
wait, no.
Really?
I think you can still get I Am Murloc and you can still get Halo, but you have to get the like the Xbox demo disc that it came with.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a file on that demo disc that you can install onto
Oh.
your console, and I'm pretty sure it gives you the license for it.
That reminds me, you could still get Sprode by Freeze Pop
Yes,
in Rock
same
Band.
thing.
Along with
with,
some
with that
tracks.
Rock Band, yeah. There's an Xbox Experience, not Xbox Experience.
OXM?
OXM,
OXM.
official Xbox Magazine demo disc that has like a couple of Rock Band DLCs.
Yep. It's really
Damn.
cool because like it's kind of like grandfathered exports.
Kind
where
of,
you
yeah.
just get, can you like use it once and then you can give it to a friend and be like, here you can.
I
Get
doubt
this too?
that.
I
Well,
don't
maybe
think so.
it's
You
just
have
on the
those,
disc.
You got to have those demo discs, right? You should just
I
try.
do.
like
I do. They're up there, and I don't want to.
You
I don't
should
want
definitely have 'em.
to. Yeah, I
You
don't want to
should,
go
you
grab
should
'em,
test
but I
it
do
and
have
be
'em.
like, hey, get your track packs here.
Get your track packs here. Get your track packs
here.
here.
Get your track packs.
$10 for the track pack.
You know,
Meanwhile, I can go buy the
speaking
same
of,
disc for $5.
Speaking of like track packs and stuff like that, at the end of this month, the 360 Marketplace is going to be pieced.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Yep.
What a piece of history being
If you
lost.
don't have your exports for any of these,
Nope.
you
all
can't
gone.
get them. You can't get them ever after this month. Don't bother about this. It's just an
Holy
Xbox
crap.
Game Pass code. Hey, if you want to use this, go for it. It's Game Pass Ultimate for 14 days free trial.
You're gonna make
I'm
somebody
claiming-
stay
I'm
with that
claiming
shit.
it. I'm claiming it right now. Actually,
Use that
No,
code.
no.
Go
I'm
for
just
it.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
You know what I love about that stack
Somebody
of
can have it.
games is that holy crap,
Oh,
it's Rock
also
Band
this.
1.
Oh,
Holy crap, it's Rock Band
It's
1.
all Rock Band 1.
Oh,
This is
dude,
probably the
that-
most important one. If you don't
Yeah,
have this one, you'll
AC/DC
never be able to
Live.
get it ever. Because this,
Yeah.
Yeah,
technically,
you're fucked.
the Rock Band community does consider this to be part of a Rock Band Full Series FC. So if you don't ever get the export within the next less than a month until July 29th or 31st, one of these days. You'll never be able to get this. You'll have to buy the disc and play it on disc, which is impossible. Almost
Insane.
impossible. You have to play it on PAL to FC Let There Be Rock Live. It's possible.
Yes, you do.
But
and
you have to jump through a lot of hoops.
That's not the only problem with FCing that set list too. Is that like there's a lot of songs that are not fun like at all.
They're hard.
like Whole Lotta Rosie has a ton of extra strums. Like Let There Be Rock Live is fucking
Dude, Dirty
annoying.
Deeds outro, bro.
Dirty Deeds.
Yes.
Fuck the Dirty Deeds
Outro
outro,
is
man.
disgusting.
Highway to Hell intro.
Yeah, dude,
Like-
with the trill, or what is that for?
There's
Yeah,
a
the rock.
trill at the end of it, yeah.
Yeah, for those who
Yeah.
about to rock has a shitty outro too, with a lot of fast speed ups and slow down strums.
Yes.
The outro sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah.
can talk about like like back then, like the feeling of like every week when Rock Band would release new DLC, and like the feeling of picking stuff up, and like we were like I would check the website, similar to how Fortnite is doing it now. Like I would check rockband.com to see what was going to come out this week, you know. And like I remember when I read that like Rust in Peace was coming out, I was
Dude.
like, oh my god.
Did you know that was the
I woke
first
up.
Rock Band 2 DLC? Or no, that was Peace
first?
Cells.
Oh, that was Peace
It's
Cells.
Peace
No,
Cells.
Megadeth. I was going to say that didn't seem right in my head. I was like, wow,
Yeah,
really?
Rust in Peace was like at least a year in the plus to Rock Band 2. It had to have
I
been.
do
Well,
remember
let's
when
see, I have
Rust
the
in
whole
Peace
list here.
dropped, though.
Dude, I got up early. Like I got up like it was a school day, you know? Like I got up at like 4 a.m. and like gone in an Xbox Live party to play with my friends, you know? Like it was very
Oh yeah,
hyped
Rust in
when
Peace
that
was
shit
late.
came
Yeah,
out.
that came out 2010, February 9th, 2010.
Yeah,
Rust
yeah,
in
yeah.
Peace
So that was like
Dude,
what, 2
that
years
was
in?
late. What the fuck?
Wow, that's
Yeah.
super.
I thought that
2010?
was 09.
Yep,
2010?
February
Nah,
2010.
bro. Nah.
I thought it was 09. I swear to God, I was playing that
Jesus.
before GH5. There's no
Here.
fucking way.
Let me get
Huh.
this whole spreadsheet I got into a Google sheet so I can share
Oh,
with
that's
you guys
crazy as fuck.
because I've
It's
been
fucking
doing
with me.
research into the Rock Band DLC because announcement time this Saturday I'm doing a Rock Band Gauntlet. Saturday
Woo,
through the
good
next
luck with
Saturday, playing all 8
Good luck
games.
with that shit.
And I'm doing sub goals to play various amounts of DLC. There's a lot of DLC in Rock Band, like 5,000 officially released songs like total ever, and there's a possibility I have to play all of them. But I've been looking into it. So I looked into how many DLCs were released for each game. Rock Band 1 really didn't have many DLCs. There
Nope.
weren't a lot.
No, it did
but-
not.
'cause it had less than a year of a life cycle because Rock
Yeah,
Band 4 or Rock Band 2
Rock
sorry,
Band
came out
Rock
like
Band
2
1
months,
had a very
like 10 months later.
short Rock Band 1 had like a really short life cycle now that I think about it. Like
It did.
that was like the alpha test, and then Rock Band 2 was like the
Pretty much.
full pie, you know?
Yes.
Like
Pretty much, yeah. It's like a Guitar Hero 1 to Guitar Hero 2. Like Guitar Hero 2 is just Guitar Hero 1 but better in every single way. Rock Band 2
Same
is
with
just
Rock Band
1
2.
but better in every
yeah,
single way.
like Rock Band 1, there's so many weird quirks about it, right? It's like the menus, right? Like even the menus are weird in that game, right? Like they lack a lot of like information compared to Rock Band 2 and onwards about like the songs you're gonna play. Like
it's
there's
super,
no like
it's super old school. Super old
it
school.
is. Yeah, it is.
It even
And,
had like I think in the tour mode was even like super old school.
Yeah.
You just played
They-
songs.
they
you
couldn't get
unlocked
those
more.
menus working either. Like they played at like 2 FPS when you're switching between them on the globe in the
If you-
background in the Rock Band 1 career.
If you had lots of DLC, you were best friends with the Japan venue. You'd only play on that Japan venue if you're only just playing like Afterlife over and over and over again.
oh man,
Yeah, shit just didn't
Afterlife
work.
was
You had
Rock
to
Band
play
1
in,
DLC.
You had to play in what is it? Was it just quick play because you could scroll through it quicker?
Yes.
All right, unless you have like a lot of DLC.
Because
like,
if you scroll through your DLC in the career mode, it'll take you forever.
Yup.
All right, I've got a quick question for you guys versus what Rock Band did for DLC releases. You know how long they did this? Yeah, they did this for on and off, what, 16 years? Something crazy?
Long
Like
time.
something ridiculous. That first year of Rock Band DLC, we've seen that they didn't really release as much. What do you think of that first year of Rock Band DLC versus how Fortnite Festival's released songs this year so far? Comparing them. Because if-
Festival has done it better.
Way
that's my first thought, and I was curious if you guys were. I didn't want to
Well,
taint the water here, and just
So-
give my opinion straight out. But
Here, wait,
Some-
before you start, JP, here's a link to
Yeah.
my spreadsheet of all the Rock Band DLC so you guys can
Oh,
look
sick.
through it at the same time as me. It has everything on there, song, artist, release date, and the pack it was in.
So how many songs were released in Rock Band 1 for DLC total?
208. If you scroll down to Charlene, that was the last one. Charlene, right behind by Steven.
Charlene was the last one.
Yep, it was the last one for Rock Band 1, technically, because Rock Band 2 came out September 14th for Xbox 360, but it came out a month later for PS3. So like the next month of DLC. All the Rock Band 2 DLC is really just Rock Band 1 DLC. It's just that it came out after Rock Band 2 is out. It works in Rock Band 1. All these songs work in Rock Band 1.
So,
technically,
okay.
they're Rock Band 2 DLCs.
Rock Band 1 had how... I'm just doing some quick math. How many songs were in Rock Band 1? 40-something?
On the actual
Not
set
DLC?
list, 57?
57?
59? It was high 50s. So
we're looking at basically 260 songs between DLC and Rock Band 1 set list in the first year.
yeah,
which
well,
means...
first 10 months.
All
So
right. So
we're pretty much on pace with Festival. I know
we're very much on pace. Right now, Festival's at 224, I think.
But how many of those were already in other games? I guess, okay, specifically,
decent
how many
amount.
of those were in Rock Band? Rock Band, not Guitar Hero. Rock
True.
Band.
True. Now that's
The
some
Metallica stuff, that's all new except for Ride the Lightning.
Ride the Lightning.
yeah.
And Sandman.
I don't know. I'd say
Sandman
there's
and
probably
Ride the
like
Lightning are all new.
40, maybe-ish, songs that have been in a Rock Band game prior. The vast majority of them are new.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
There's
so
some,
we got to make a sheet for that shit now, too.
Yeah. I gotta
We
make
probably
a
should.
always updated Fortnite Festival sheet of songs. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. I just never have.
I do think it's really interesting how many of the first DLC songs from Rock Band are already in Fortnite. Just looking at this list and scrolling through it real quick, right? Not just Ride the Lightning, but also Blink-182's All the Small Things,
Hysteria.
right? That's
Hysteria.
Hysteria.
Buddy Holly,
Buddy Holly's
Buddy
right
Holly.
there.
March of the
Exactly.
Pigs.
9 Inch Nails sitting right there. All songs that are already in Festival that were released right at the beginning for Rock Band as well. It's just cool to see history rhyming.
Mm-hmm. Because these all came
I
out in
was gonna-
2007 and 8, and now we're in
Yeah.
2024. 16, 17 years later, these songs are coming back.
I wanted to bring up the fact that a fair amount of Rock Band 1 DLC early on were actually covers.
Yeah, there was a
True.
couple packs that were full
Yeah.
covers.
I think it
The
Black
Black Sabbath ones as well. Those
Oh,
first
do you
ones
know-
come to my mind.
Do you know the story of why that Coheed song is a cover?
10 Speed?
No?
10 Speed. So they had the masters, and they could not mix it to a point where they were happy with it.
What?
What?
And
they
so
just
they were just
re-recorded
like,
it?
they're just like, we're gonna just do a cover.
That's
or
crazy.
that it led to Coheed not being happy with the mixing, so they opted for a cover instead.
That's
no
bizarre.
shot. I'd
Yeah.
never heard that.
It was
I didn't
told to
know
me
that either.
by Untall Steve in my Twitch chat a couple of months ago, and I was like, "Why is 10 Speed a fucking cover?" Yet they had Welcome Home, and
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
also-
on disc.
Yes.
on disc
Yes.
as a master. It's like, yeah, it turns out there's so many layers of guitars that they that Coheed just wasn't happy with the mixing for 10 Speed.
Damn.
And so that's why the cover is there.
That's so interesting.
Lore Hero. Anyway,
That's
I
lore.
don't know why.
Deep lore.
Lord.
Oh.
I don't know why.
that's
I don't know
true.
why we have. I don't know why we have Bang a Gong as a cover. I don't know why Jukebox Hero is a cover.
Yeah, Number of the Beast, Working Man.
Man, that Number of the Beast cover
Action.
is definitely
Yeah.
a cover of all time.
That is
The-
that is
the
one of the
Working
covers of all
Man-
time.
The Working Man cover has a more fun solo than the actual version we got, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
Working
think
Man
the
is
tone
good.
is pretty
It does,
nasty.
right?
I
The
prefer the
tone's
sound
pretty
of the
bad.
nasty on the guitar too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well,
Nasty.
fun fact, more lore is that the Working Man. So it's called Vault Edition that we ended up getting as Rock Band 2 DLC, and basically, there are certain situations
Small
where
correction. It's actually still Rock Band 1 DLC. It came out July 2008 before
Wait,
Rock
did it
Band 2.
really?
Somehow, I thought it was Rock Band 2 as well, but I was just scrolling down the list and I saw Working Man Vault Edition by Rush, July
you're right.
8th, 2008.
Oh,
That's
I see
fucked
it.
up.
Oh,
I
so-
would have definitely thought that was Rock Band 2. Continue, though.
Yeah, I thought it was too. So, Vault Edition, right? So, if people haven't heard the album version of Working Man, this is actually an alternate recording. And there's many reasons why Harmonix did this, and I think that one of the main ones is simply when they couldn't find the masters that ended up on the album. Like, they give them alternate masters from because when a band records a song, like, they they'll do a few takes of certain parts,
Mhm.
Many takes.
And so in this case, we ended up getting an alternate take, and so the solo is a lot more wah pedal heavy than the one that we got on the album. It's not as like fun, in my opinion. But yeah, so that's more lore. That's why certain songs have Vault Edition. I mean, they did the same thing with Speeding and Warriors of Rock. Like that was an updated version of the original song, essentially, right?
I actually didn't know
That's
that.
true. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Like, because I think it was just called
Speeding
Speed,
Vault
right?
It
Initially,
was called Speed. Yep.
yeah, and so Speeding was like the updated version of the song that Steve Vai. I don't know if he recorded it exclusively for Warriors of Rock or if it was already out. Like, I won't claim to know that fact. So, it's possible.
One thing looking at this spreadsheet is that it only took them 5 months to get a full album as DLC.
Yeah,
the first
they
one
got,
it was Screaming for Vengeance as the first full. Oh no, sorry. No,
Grateful
was it?
Dead, right?
No,
There's
that
Grateful
was
Dead was a 6-pack, I think.
They got a 6-pack.
No, was
I
it
don't know if it's a full
the Clash album? Not the Clash album. The Cars.
one. Cars comes later. That's
Okay,
Yeah,
so
came a
Screaming
month
for
after.
Vengeance was
Screaming for
first.
Vengeance was the first album, first full album. That's what I'm
Man,
looking
Screaming
at
for
here.
Vengeance. Then
I
there's
would love
Cars,
to
we got
have,
Doolittle.
And the Cars and Doolittle.
yeah. I would love to have
Which-
Judas Priest in Festival. That would be fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Hey, I would like to see some Pixies, to be honest. Wave of Mutilation has
Yeah.
some nostalgia for me, man. That'd be fun on Pro Drums.
We need Cool Thing.
Oh God, cool
We
Seven
thing.
need
new
we
gen-
need Cool Thing. I'm
It's
completely
okay.
serious.
Like kids are now down with that weird ass sound. So
Yeah.
like I could see it being more popular than it was in 2007.
Dude, you know how
People
fun that would be
guitar-
on pad drums? Like, it'd
Yeah.
be so
Oh
fun.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Teenage Riot. We need both. We need
Yeah,
both
dude.
of those
Yeah,
songs, dude.
Teenage Riot is awesome.
I
I'm
would
down for
love
some
that
Sonic
shit.
Youth.
Yes.
Young Man Blues
Please.
on drums and festival.
Fuck that.
Hey, I'm down with it, man.
That came out
Yeah.
July 15th, 2008.
Here's one that I
Everyone
wouldn't
broke
mind
their drum sets.
Devour. Shinedown's on this list from that
Yeah.
Rock Band 1.
Mhm.
I learned something recently. Apparently, Shinedown has more #1 singles for a band than any other in history for United States recording artists.
I
For
knew
bands?
that.
For
I
rock?
knew- That's insane to me.
19 #1
It's insane to
singles?
me. I couldn't even
Shinedown's
list
super
19
popular.
Shinedown songs.
Yeah,
I could list
I mean,
maybe
hey.
3.
Fucking 19, though?
That's insane. I don't know how
I
you
don't
just pump out that many hits. You're just better.
Especially when you're when you're a band like
better.
Shinedown. Nobody knows who Shinedown is outside of North America. If you listen to this podcast and you're not in North America, have you heard of Shinedown? Just curious. Let me know.
us know.
I didn't know
don't
they
think you
were
did.
so America-centric.
They're
didn't
very,
realize.
I mean, like in high school, I would hear that Haley's Comet song
Yep.
all the time.
yeah.
All the time. And I was like, that's Shinedown? Damn. All right.
You know,
I know
I
that-
love. Sorry, Alec.
No. It's fine. I was talking about it's like I know them from that Boomlay song, from
Oh, Diamond Eyes. Expendables.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
that Boomlay song.
It's a Rock Band
Ooh,
Blitz
right.
song.
I was gonna
Yeah, go
say
ahead,
like
yeah.
for all like it's really interesting to see what was Rock Band 1 DLC because some of the hardest songs in the game at the time were Rock Band 1 DLC. Like we're talking
Yeah,
like
dude.
like Aesthetics
Blackened.
of Hate. Blackened.
Constant
And Blackened
Motion.
was like
Blackened.
early.
That was
Blackened
day
was first.
1. That was day
Yeah.
1.
That was day
Yeah.
1. Dude, Sleepwalker by Megadeth, that song was fucking hard. That song
Yeah,
was
it was.
hard.
Sleep.
They came out. They came
Dude.
out swinging.
Dude, Clouds Over California on drums.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Constant Motion was Rock Band 1 DLC. Like,
Yep.
fucking
The whole All That
All
Remains track pack there.
dude.
Yeah.
Yes. And then
another breaker of drum sets.
Young Man Blues, of course, drums.
yeah, Young Man Blues. And then what's crazy to me is that I didn't realize that Moving Pictures was so early in Rock Band 2.
Yeah, neither did I.
Yeah.
that was
That's
super
Yeah, I was
early.
pretty
in my
early. I
head,
was
it
like,
feels
actually-
later.
I was
And
like,
then-
dude,
and
they got
then,
that album so early. I
And then
was
dude,
like, dude.
Blood Sugar Sex Magic. That too. That
Dude,
was
they
early.
got so
Oh,
many
the-
full albums in Rock Band 2.
Red
bro.
Hot?
It's like over.
Yeah, the
there's
Red
like
Hot.
20 in here. Peace Cells, Blood Sugar Sex Magic, Dr. Feelgood,
Color in the Shape.
Yeah,
the
Dr.
Color and the
Feelgood.
Shape.
Oh, yeah, Color and Shape? Yeah, that's true.
Texas Flood. That was big.
Yes,
10.
Texas Blood
Stevie
was
Ray.
fucking awesome, bro.
Oh, what a
So
great
good.
song
Color and
pack.
Shape, man. They had that whole album, Color and Shape.
Whole album, the
Rock
Color and
Band.
Shape album.
Whole
would
album.
appear- it would
Chinese
appear-
Democracy.
Chinese, yeah.
Chinese
The-
Democracy
the-
launched
ever
in
so-
Rock Band 2, basically.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
fucking
that's the
Shackler's
crazy part.
Revenge. That was like it premiered. That song
Shacklers.
premiered in
Yeah.
Rock Band 2.
Oh
and,
man,
and that was still
the
when
Buckethead
Chinese
era?
Democracy was just a
Dude.
a myth still. People,
Well-
you remember when they were going to give out a free Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper was like, if Chinese Democracy ever drops, we're going to give everybody in America a free Dr. Pepper. And then it dropped.
They said that?
And then they did. That was real. And then I think they got sued because they couldn't make good on their promise of giving everybody a can of Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, Chinese Democracy. Let's look this up.
Yeah, Chinese Democracy, like, the funny thing about that is that people don't realize it's Buckethead and Bumblefoot. They're both on that
Yeah,
album.
Ron Thal.
And so if you listen to Riyadh and the Bedouins, in those solos, they trade off constantly. It's super sick.
What an insane combination of guitarists.
Dude, I
that
just
article
remember
listed is
fucking-
nothing.
The end solo, There Was a Time, the fucking triplets at the end of There Was a Time, bro, the ascending triplets.
Dude, there's
so
so many
annoying.
weird fucking things in that album on guitar just because of the guitarists who listed there.
That's
Bumblefoot,
when they
Buckethead,
started
doing their
getting weird.
shit.
Harmonics started getting weird with charting around that point, if you ask me.
Yeah, there were some interesting choices being made there.
And then the Iron Maiden pack came out, and
Oh,
that's when they
yeah,
started getting
bro.
weirder.
Dude, what is this Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper shit?
Yeah, that's real.
What is this?
I heard about that from my
crap.
uncle back in the day.
Wow.
They announced in March 2008 that if Chinese Democracy came out before the end of the year, they would buy everybody in America a free bottle of Dr. Pepper.
I did not know about this. That's so funny.
Yeah, and
That's
then Chinese Democracy
freaking
came
great.
out. I mean, because this album was grossly mismanaged and it went through so many different lineup change. It was in production for 14 years. It says on here.
Yeah.
What?
I think
Really?
it said it was like one of the most expensive albums to ever produce, I believe.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
in production hell forever. This was an album that started recording in the 90s,
Jesus
Early.
Christ.
Early 90s.
Oh, man.
early
Dude,
90s. It
Almost
came out
took like 20
2008.
years. That's disgusting.
I'm
I
looking
know.
at the spreadsheet. Dude, back from the Dead by Spinal Tap. That fucking solo. It's all 4 strums.
I don't even know that solo. I don't think I've ever played that one or seen it.
No
you
way.
probably
You've never
will
played
in your
that?
Gauntlet, bro.
I don't think so.
Dude,
Gauntlet.
you're
Hey!
gonna be,
So here's the
yeah,
thing.
you're gonna be like, what
So-
the fuck is this?
So Rock Band 1 only has 208 DLCs that were released during its lifespan. Rock Band 2, granted, had a much longer lifespan, but it had 933 songs.
Yes. Yes.
933 songs.
I
So
love
the,
this
the,
game.
The sub goal for that is much higher and almost unattainable for a channel of my size to play 933 more songs. But then Rock Band 3, get this, far less songs released during Rock Band 3's lifespan than Rock Band 2. Only
Shout out
596
to-
unique songs.
Shout out to Drive Week. Just the one singular song that they had to release that week was Incubus
Yeah,
Drive.
because other songs had to be pulled for one reason or another.
Yeah, apparently that was the week that we were supposed to get Smashing Pumpkins Bullet with butterfly wings, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
or it was speculated it was an Incubus pack. It was one of the two. There's either going to be a variety pack or an Incubus pack that had Animali and some other song. But yeah, that's what happened, man. Drive Week.
Drive
fucking-
Week.
what a
Just
weird
Drive by
ass-
Incubus.
Yeah, what a
That was the
weird
first-
time, man.
The first and only time there was just a single DLC song for a week in Rock Band 3. I don't even know if Rock Band 4 had a single song week.
We know Festival had a single song week or a 2-song week, didn't it?
It was
a two-song week.
Like early on, right?
2-song week.
That was like
Oh,
that was
man.
maybe the first one.
That was Stitches and Weekend?
We had to get hyped. We had to get hyped for that. Fuck.
Oh, man.
I do
I
not
don't
miss
wanna
one.
think about
we
it,
were
man.
a bit hyped for that. It's like, oh, new songs, yes.
New songs.
I wish
Ah!
there were
give
more
us
of them, though. I want there to be
Beat it
more,
till I
and maybe
can't
better
breathe.
too.
Fucking horrible.
You know what? One of
I
my.
am so happy that we get like at least 4 songs a week now. At
Yeah.
least.
was great.
Absolutely. I wish they would do some of the full album stuff. Like you were just talking about before.
Yes.
One that pops out to me immediately is they did the No Doubt Greatest Hits album. Right?
Yes, they
So-
did.
That's true. Yep.
They
That
did.
that's a way to nail everybody's taste because that was every single they released from
Hits.
92
Every
to
hit.
2003 or something.
Every hit, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that was literally like all the songs you would hear on the radio from No Doubt, but as one DLC pack.
Oh shit! I
Like-
didn't even know that. I knew they had the whole Tragic Kingdom album.
Tragic Kingdom, and
Yes.
then also all the singles as a different, which is why it's I think like 13 songs in the pack. Some are already released. I want to say.
Damn, I did not know that. That's crazy.
We got the Great Southern Trendkill. I wish we got a different album as much as I like that album. Like, dude, you remember like the actual Great Southern Trend Kill? What is that? The one with like the fast strumming, like the
Yes, a lot of fast drumming in that one. Yeah,
Lots of
fuck
fast
that,
drumming
fuck
in
that song,
crazy
fuck
ass
that
album.
song. Oh man, Axis
Full
Bold as
albums-
Love.
Full albums would be pretty cool to see, but I can't personally see them happening anytime soon. I guess I don't
think.
really.
Yeah,
I don't really have a
I agree.
reason. I don't really have a reason other than it just sounds like it's a lot to handle.
Hey, idea. You know what they did with Dookie's 30th anniversary? They just put out a few songs. It's also American Idiot's 20th anniversary this year. American
I'd
Idiot
love to
full
see it.
album? Hey?
I'd love it. I'm an American Idiot apologist. I like some people are like,
Mm.
that's not the best Green Day. I think it's getting better every year. I
Dude,
think
it's like a
aged so
it's
well.
like a staple of 2000, like the mid 2000s. Like
Yes.
that literally takes me back. It's timeless. I think. But
You know what's so
I
fucked up
wanna
to
go
think
back
about,
to
though?
2005.
Yeah,
I was in that album.
When Green Day Rock Band came out in 2010, that album was 6 years old. It was like still newish, kind of.
Yeah.
It was in the last 10 years. It's 20 years old this year.
Crazy, dude.
20.
Yeah.
Too many people look at those songs and they just think that they're just pop punk. Man, that's a freaking full concept album, man. There's a story
Yeah,
behind it.
there's
and
a
everything.
story. Big
Go
story.
listen to it. If you've never listened to American Idiot in full, check that out. What's Her Name
once
hits.
Once I heard What's Her Name and then I listened to Homecoming, I was like, I get it now. I fucking get it now. I get this whole album.
What's Her Name is such a good song.
Yes, what a closer. That's
And
unbelievably beautiful. And then the two proggy songs they did, which is a weird thing to say, but Jesus of Suburbia and Homecoming.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
like the most progressive Green Day songs. They're like both 9 minutes plus with like, it's basically 5 2-minute songs jammed together.
Yeah, they
Great
all have their
songs.
own like progression. They have their own little chapters within them. It's crazy.
Yeah,
You don't
incredible
hear about
shit.
that from fucking Green Day. Are
Green
you kidding
Day.
me? Green Day doing something like that? Come
So
on.
it kind of makes sense why they got their own Rock Band game. Maybe.
Maybe debatable.
I thought that
I
was pretty
enjoyed it.
bold that they're gonna get a Rock Band game. I was like, really, Green Day after Beatles? That's good. That's a hard ass
Yeah.
follow up. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. But then, like, I guess as I got older, I got it. I understood.
Hey, the
And
game
it's
made
just-
me into a
it's the
Green Day
best.
enjoyer.
Yeah,
I never
it
I never
did.
listened to Green Day before that, really, other than like just 21 Guns on the radio, because that was the most popular song ever for a while there, for like a week or two, and like that was my exposure to Green Day. I never listened to Dookie before I played it on Green Day Rock
Oh,
Band, because
wow.
I was 13. I didn't have and that was before like Spotify and stuff made music super available. There was YouTube, sure, but you still had to kind of search it out, you know. And, like
Yeah.
Pandora wasn't a thing where it would be like, hey, you like this song? What about this one? You know, that was before that time. So that game introduced me to Dookie, and it's one of my favorite albums ever now. I really enjoy that song.
Yeah.
Or that album, that song, Dookie.
Love that
And
song.
Dookie's a classic. I think I've told you guys this before. One of the people I worked with on Rocksmith for the anniversary of Dookie while I was there, they did a show because Green Day's from San Francisco and Rocksmith is made in San Francisco. So this person was in charge of all the DLC for the game and putting together the packs, things like that. But he was also a music composer and was chosen to host this almost like celebration of Dookie where they brought in all different bands of all different genres and remade every song on the album with all the band's genres. So like
That's cool.
Welcome to Paradise is this like 6-minute crazy prog metal, almost like Yes
What the
inspired song.
What the
like-
fuck?
Dude,
That's
I gotta
so-
let you.
that's
I gotta send
crazy.
you guys this album later. We could throw it in the info
Yeah.
section.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
like a
this
Metallica
is-
Blacklist type beat.
It's
Yeah,
literally that, but with Dookie.
exactly. But with Dookie, that's
And
crazy.
it's all San Francisco based artists. So it's
That's
just
so
basically
cool.
giving love to somebody who helped, bring up music from the scene in that area.
That's awesome.
So I don't know, man. I have a real emotional connection to that album. That's good shit right there. With Dookie. Ha!
Good shit right there.
Dookie.
Good Dookie. Going. I'm texting with my my Cub shopper. I'm getting groceries. I have to go pick
Oh,
them up
boy.
after this, but there's things that are not available. It's very nice what they do. Like if you order from Walmart, stuff like that, they just substitute shit like on their own. But with Cub, which is like a Midwestern thing, you guys don't have a Cub Foods near you, but they actually text you, hey, this is out of stock, and then send you a bunch of pictures. Would you like this instead, or this, or this, or this? What would you like to substitute for this? It's actually nice talking to a real person when they do this.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
they just when we do like to go orders, it's just like, hey, we don't fucking have this, we substituted it, or hey, we
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
fucking have this, you're not getting it. You're
Yeah,
just not
they'll-
getting it.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're
No
substituting. See,
communication.
I don't. I was gonna get some Tostitos queso blanco dip, but they're like, hey, we're out of stock. Would you rather have some of these? They just sent me a picture of the shelf where there's some other dips that are nearby. It's like, okay, sure, I guess I'll take those.
Yeah, I live in I live in too like weird of an area to where we would even have some sort of service like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's just
This
I'll
is
run
just
down
through
to
the
the
grocery
I'll just
store.
go run down to the store. Like I'll just go do that. It's fine. That's
I
not
just
too
like
bad.
it that because they can assemble my order for me. I don't have to walk through the store and get all the things and go through the aisles. They just have it all there for me. Because if I go into a store, I almost always forget something that I want. But if I'm shopping online and everything's
Yeah.
right there because I can see all my previous orders, I just go to my previous orders and say, "Yep, I need that, need that, need that, need that, and just go
Give me
down
that,
the list.
give me that, give me that.
Everything I need. And then I also don't impulse shop, but because I'm walking down the aisle saying, "Ooh, that looks good, I'll get that too." I get only what
Yeah,
I
that's
need.
like the worst part of of shopping in person.
Mhm.
It's like, ooh, I have been very good. I'm gonna have this.
I'm a
this
good
week.
boy. Maybe I will get the little bag of Swedish fish today.
The wheel bag.
I love Swedish fish. And
Swedish
Sour
fish
Patch
is
Kids.
good shit.
Delicious. Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids are my.
Oh yeah.
are my-
What do
my
we
downfall.
eat? What do we eat for the 4th of July?
Oh, I had some barbecue and buffalo wings on the grill. Had a little bit of barbecue meatballs and little weenies.
weenies.
Ooh.
Little
what else?
weenies.
Those are the highlights. I made some buffalo chicken dip. That was very good.
Oh, I love
Ooh,
buffalo chicken
dude.
dip.
God, that's so good.
Oh man.
I love it
Oh,
too.
you're
I,
on
I,
fire.
want to make
Go.
it again right now.
I might go make some. Oh no,
Yeah,
I don't
one
have
of-
cream cheese.
Well,
It's
one of
fine, I'll
Alex's
find- I'll
family
figure it out.
members,
it out.
makes like mean fucking buffalo chicken dip.
Oh, I figured it out. I cracked the code.
Yeah.
I can make that myself now. So I'll just
Let's
make it.
go.
Yo,
When I'm
buffalo
hungry.
chicken dip in Texas?
Yes,
Mm.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
That
sir.
shit's gonna happen.
Did I leak? Or
Better
is that
happen.
public yet?
Oh no, we could just say Texas. It's fine.
Texas.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Okay.
We
about
love
it.
Texas.
Texas.
We love Texas.
Yeah, I
Um,
had Here, what'd you have? What'd you have, Alec?
Oh, I Olivia made her homemade chili, which was phenomenal. She makes it like turkey chili, and it was got a kind of a kick to it. Really, really good. We had that, and we also had nachos. We had some family members bring over some taco meat that they made up, and then we just had a full spread of like tortilla chips. We just watched movies, watched some scary movies. I finally watched that movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
You just now watched
Yes!
that movie, bro?
I just now watched it.
Oh, it's so
That's
good.
It's a great movie.
It
I
is
love
really,
it.
I haven't
really,
watched
really
it.
good. It's a
That shit made me
fantastic movie.
cry. The rock
Yeah.
scene
Yeah,
made
me
me
too.
cry. Like that shit.
all of that.
The
Oh.
Rocks
Yeah.
made you cry.
The Rocks did.
Oh,
Dude, just that sudden emotional shift.
mine was at the
Oh.
end. Mine was at the end.
It's
like,
a fantastic movie.
It's like, I'm
Great
your
just
mother.
now got around watching it, man. So
Yo,
good.
that movie's just ADHD on a screen. Literally.
Yeah.
It's
It
just
is.
literally like
My
I'm
mom
why I
thinking-
got
hated
it,
that
too.
shit. My mom hated that shit. She was like, I don't even get what's going on the screen. There's too much. This is a weird movie. I didn't like it. I'm like, how did
I
you
get
like
it.
it? It was so sweet and wholesome.
I feel like, and maybe I'm just putting my own experiences on there, but if anybody has issues with ADHD and hasn't seen that movie, you should check it out and then check out like all the lore behind it because the way that they wrote it, fucking amazing. Can't say enough. Good shit.
I'm gonna
Really
have
good.
to watch it now. You sold me.
You haven't seen it either. Hurry up
No,
tonight.
It's
I don't watch
long.
movies that often, bro.
It's
My
long,
next play movie was Sonic 3.
but it's good.
Got to see Shadow, bro.
Mm.
Did you ever watch Dune 1 and 2 like you said you were?
Oh yeah, no, of course.
good.
Dune 2 was the last movie I saw. Fantastic.
I just found out, I've been meaning to say this. It's a pleasure. I just get to do it on stream. Podcast, whatever the hell. Apparently, a wrestler I really like is in the Dune movies, and I did not realize this.
Batista.
Really?
Yeah, Batista. I was
Yeah,
in
he's-
person at
he's
his
one of
last
the,
match.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was
Nice,
still
nice,
wrestling. I thought he
I
was
didn't
in
know
the
He's
you
game.
were
retired.
wrestling either.
He retired 5 years ago.
Okay, good. That's what I thought. Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of wild. But
he's
yeah,
one of
I
the,
know.
one
Makes
of
me
the
wanna see it.
Harkonnens.
Yeah, you should. I treat it the same way that like when I was a kid, watching the Star Wars movies for the first time, watching Lord of the Rings for the first time. It's the exact same feeling.
Yeah,
that I had
it's
when
that
I
type of
watched
beat.
Dune.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like when I was
So-
in the theaters watching Dune 2, I had the thought like this could be the next like Lord of the Rings trilogy epic
Yeah.
that
Mm.
people talk
Yeah.
about to the end of time.
hell
It's
yeah.
that good.
I'm gonna check it out. I need to. I've been catching up on The Boys finally watching through that because I've heard so many people say things about it. So finally caught up to the actual season that's happening now, and I'm glad I did. It's a lot darker than I realized, but damn, I'm enjoying it. It's fun.
Yeah, that's one
Really
that's been on
good.
my list for forever as well. People have told me, "Oh, you got to watch The Boys. It's so good." I'm like, I'll get to it.
It's be careful getting into it, because if you enjoy it, you won't stop. And the episodes are pretty girthy. They're an
That's the
hour
way I
each.
am with everything, though. Like, if the first or second episode hooks me, I'm like, all right, this is what I'm doing for the rest of the day, and also tomorrow. I got to finish it.
Yeah, yep.
I'm a binger.
That's why I'm a little bit sad knowing that there's still a season left of The Boys. There's still 2 episodes left this season, and
Yeah,
then
you gotta wait.
a full extra wait. So I'm like, I binged it too soon. No, I opened up the can of worms too soon. Frick.
Yeah,
But-
the show I want to watch the most right now is The Bear. Have you
The
seen
Bear.
Oh, the
Bear?
restaurant, the
Yeah.
fucking restaurant show where they're all yelling at each other.
Yeah, I saw a tweet the other day. It was like, "Yo, just came home from a long day work, gonna settle down and relax and watch the most stressful show of all time, The Bear."
Yeah. I saw a clip and I was like, yeah, this is probably. I have a buddy who works at a family owned business, and they get stressed out like that too. And
Yeah.
so it was just like, man, why would you want to watch a show like this?
I
guess-
anybody that's ever watched or ever worked in food service could probably relate to that show in one way or another. I
think about it
worked
as
at a
like-
pizza shop for 2 years.
I think about it like Whiplash, but restaurant.
Yeah, probably is. It probably is just like that. Were you rushing or dragging?
I'm just
Did you
trying to
mash-
put the avocado
Were the
on.
potatoes mashed or baked?
What are you fucking talking about? Let's get this sorted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's like a scene of the printer constantly printing out new tickets. We gotta go! You know? Yeah, I gotta watch that show at some point.
Yeah, no, since my mother-in-law opened her restaurant, that's what it's fucking like. I've seen it
Restaurant
back
workers
there.
are braver than the troops. I'll say.
Yeah.
It's no longer the 4th of July. You can say things like this now
Yeah.
as a joke.
They're on the front lines, bro.
For real.
It's crazy.
I mean, actually, restaurant workers encounter all walks of life. You get some weird folks walking in. Everybody's got to eat.
Yeah, no. Hey, you know what? People in retail, man, they're stronger than I.
That's
I
what I
will
was about
never
to say right
understand.
there.
I will
Amen.
never understand.
Ain't something for me. I've never worked retail. I
Nope.
don't want them. Damn,
Bro.
bro.
No, thank you.
Bro. The
You worked at
worst
Best Buy.
jobs. Yeah, no, the worst job I
Yeah.
ever freaking had was doing tech support at Best Buy. The number of characters. I love just looking up and see all of you just.
Hell no.
Sounds terrible.
It's just no.
Bro.
It's just no, man. Working in tech support is different than doing IT, where you don't have to actually talk to anybody. For the most part, you don't have to talk to a lot of people. The most you're doing is probably driving a couple. You drive a long way just to find out you got to turn something off and on.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Another tweet that I saw, it was some begrudging IT worker that had to go drive for 2 hours to go turn on a power switch. Even
Sure.
after the people, he called them and said, "Hey, did you make sure that it's turned on?" "Yes, it's turned on. Of course, it's turned on. Why wouldn't it be turned on?" And then he
2
called
hours
me.
down the
2
shitter.
hours later,
Down the shitter.
power button on.
Dude, and
Oh,
that's
it
a
works,
2-hour drive. That's 2 hours,
There,
to
back.
and from. That's 4 hours
of
gone.
your day, gone, wasted for no good reason. Yeah,
I think
IT would
you're.
suck too.
I think everybody's opinion on tech support and tech and retail jobs will change. If you ever have somebody walk up to you with a computer that's riddled with viruses and they shake your hand and they say right afterwards, right after shaking your hand, I mean, the only thing I use this computer for is porn.
Cool,
Oh.
man. Thanks.
Cool,
Bro,
Just
man.
right as they finish shaking your hand, just
Bro, that's going to get taken
Awesome,
out
bro.
of context after this episode comes out so quickly.
good.
Like,
Let it happen.
We're the future athletes, presidents,
There were trillions of opportunities all right here on my hand right now.
trillions of
somehow.
opportunities. Shit. Oh, this one too? I'm sorry, Jason. Hey, don't put your hands on your face, man.
Yeah, gross. Get those
Take
away.
one, take one.
Those need to go under some running water and some soap, bro. Oh my god! The Lysol disinfectant spray on those bitches too.
This is kind of a parallel. People ask me all the time, and I'm sure maybe you guys do too. It's how do you answer the same question over and over and over and over
Sure.
again? And my thing is, it's there's no shortage of people wanting to know this information. Yeah, it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. But there's a line between people needing to know what baseline information they need to know about something, and doing actual tech support. Like, hey, can you help me install this thing? Is it for this thing? Is it for this system? Do I need it for this? Can I get that? But
there's real life consequences to those answers too, because like you tell them what to do and then they go do it as like, hey, that didn't work, something else please. But if you're just telling somebody like, oh yeah, I'm playing Fortnite Festival, new songs come out every Thursday,
right?
That's it.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's
it.
like, hey, I got these songs come out in 8 hours. I get these songs early because I'm an Epic partner, etc.
Yeah, exactly.
Or,
comes out in
hey,
the shop
I got
at reset time. Okay, cool, thanks.
This guitar that I'm using, it's the Riff Master. I just plug it in and turn it on. It works.
I still have to deal with tech support, right? But it's like, thankfully, my customers are pretty good. You know, like I have to respond to an email after this, but somebody got their guitar and they were like, oh, like I'm plugging an Xbox controller into it, but it's not working on my 360. And I realized I was like, oh shit, like I forgot to add USB host inputs to the Santroller settings for like the rest of the guitar models. So I emailed them back and I was like, hey, firmware error, just updated it. You know, you can go download it for your operating system that you have and then flash it. And then they're like, well, I'm new to this. I don't have a PC. I only have an iPad. And I'm like, oh, no.
What?
Like, apparently a lot of people don't have PCs. This is something that I didn't know. Like,
what?
They're trying to play on stock console. Like, they're going to have to, I'm going to have to tell them, like, you're going to have to go to somebody else's house to do this. Like, I'm really sorry.
Do you have somebody with a laptop that boots, it's
yeah,
like,
just bring over a laptop. It'll take you, like, 5 seconds.
A Windows laptop, not a Chromebook. That won't work.
I get it. When people just want a game, this is who it's for. This is what this shit is for, man. This shit is for the people who don't have anything other than a PlayStation or an Xbox.
Yep, plug,
this
play.
is who this
That's
is
it.
for.
Yeah.
For the most part. And then they just watch streams on their phone or their iPad, whatever. You know what I mean? It's not... I guess it's like kind of frustrating when people go like, oh man, I want to play Clone here, but I don't have a fucking way to... I don't have a fucking way to play it.
I feel like I don't know. Hold on. I feel like this might be a little controversial, but I don't know. Like, I don't know the better word to use for it. I feel like the record keeping for our community as a whole kind of sucks. Like,
what do you mean by that?
So, hear me out. Like an actual bank of information that somebody can go to and just get all the information in one place. Where does someone go? Right? Like
okay,
a lot of other communities will have giant fan sites with, here's every piece of information about this game series. Here's every content creator that makes content for. We have nothing like that in Plastic Guitar. The closest thing would be Score Hero, and that's still a forum.
That's
right?
super legacy and old school.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's
Guitar Hero Wiki, I suppose, but that's still pretty bare.
Clone Hero Wiki? Is there a Clone Hero Wiki? But like, I don't know.
Okay, cool. Like, who maintains it?
Yeah,
I community.
mean, like some of like the staff in the Clone Hero server, from what I understand, maintain it. They have like a wiki channel, but like they had updated like the Riffmaster stuff on there and everything. Like, I mean, I can see it right now. Like that HM Mods Black Widow adapter. Like, I guess Etsy had like taken down his listing. They flagged it or something, so he had a new one. So like they updated the listing on the wiki as well.
It's because on Etsy, when people try and put the word Fortnite Festival in their like adapters and stuff,
they think you're selling a game.
Copyright. No. Like, I think it gets taken down because like we don't want our game name to be mentioned in here. I told me, but somebody who was trying to sell a guitar was trying to be like, oh yeah, this with the right firmware, with my firmware, you can also get it to work on Fortnite Festival, and their shit got blocked.
Wow,
weird.
Okay,
like,
that's good to know. I mean.
Can't mention it.
Dude, fucking Sausage Mods, and I think Mr. Adrian Key as well. They got their listing for frets taken down once because they had green frets and Etsy mistaken it as marijuana.
Wow.
Oh,
green frets.
Etsy. It's
green
anything
frets.
green now. Thanks, woke. Can't have anything green now.
Yeah, and I know, dude.
Some green frets in the bong.
Dude, like Noise had some issues with Etsy recently as well. Like his
V3 adapter got taken down. Or no,
the platform is iffy.
The solderless kit. Solderless kit got taken down.
Yeah, it's a bit iffy. Like sometimes they just flag you for no reason. That's really hard to actually get through to somebody who works there, rather than just like chatbot or a non-existent email chatbot. Same shit.
Yeah.
So. That's why I have my own website, and I only sell faceplates on there. That's the accessory. I can sell accessories there, but I ain't going to sell full guitars there. It's just, I want control. I feel
like everything I'm hearing here is I wish we had a website that had all the information for Festival, for Clone Hero, for Plastic Guitar Games, for Guitar Hero and Rock Band.
I guess
Just-
this is a cry for help.
Yeah,
a
no,
compendium.
You make a,
We
you
will,
make
we
a
will
good
be
point.
willing to help. We will be willing
Yeah.
to supply you the information and
Yeah.
the vision.
I actually have
Yeah.
some. I in college when I went to college for web development stuff. I have a 2-year degree in that. One of my classes was to make just make a website. It was supposed to be some sort of like informative website about a topic you're interested in. I chose fucking Guitar Hero for my website. I called it the 5 Fret Project, and it was going to be kind of like what we were describing.
Yeah.
It was something small. It was like year 1 of web development stuff. It wasn't that crazy. We used fucking what was it even called?
Wix.
No.
No,
Word
just
something
kidding. I
else.
use
What the
it.
fuck is it even
WordPress.
called? WordPress. That's what
Yeah,
it was.
WordPress.
No,
It
Wix
was
is
a
what I
class
used in
on
high school,
WordPress. Yeah, Wix. I remember Wix.
Yeah,
WordPress.
Wix,
It was a WordPress class to learn how WordPress works. And I made the 5 Fret Project. The goal of it, my mission statement that I had to put for one of the things on a test was a source of information for everything to do with the 5 Fret rhythm gaming genre. So that was what I said. I didn't put anything in there. It was all lorem ipsum. It was all placeholder text. But that was like the idea, because even back in 2020, I think is when I took that class, I had the idea, that'd be a good idea. That doesn't exist yet. Somebody should do this. I'm somebody, but I never did anything with it. I just made it for class, and it didn't go anywhere. But
A lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work.
A
It is a
lot
lot
of
of work. But people like us would be a good, group of people that would be like moderating it or doing, adding the information, because we have all this shit up here in our brains.
Oh,
We
yeah.
don't have a good Google searchable place to put it. Discord servers don't count. Discord
No.
servers are going to be a major problem in the next 10 years when
They
people want
are.
to go search something up, because people are just putting shit into Discord servers, and that doesn't
Yeah,
get indexed
shit
by
get
Google.
Lost.
Shit
Correct.
gets
And
lost.
also-
Shit gets
and
banned,
also-
like old Milo hacks. All that shit gone.
Yeah,
Gone.
no, it's like all it takes is one person just to remove a channel. That's all it takes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wrong
One
channel gets
mod that
deleted.
goes rogue.
I've watched it happen. I've literally
rogue
watched
moderator?
it happen.
It's brutal.
I mean, that's why people are just like, stop hiding fucking downloads behind Discords and like tech support behind Discords. Like that's
Yeah, that's
tech
not
support on
permanent. That will
Discord
go
is
away.
one thing, but having definitive answers to another thing, being in a Discord is not good.
Yeah.
I
Plus,
like
it's also
that
annoying.
is
Like,
not
I don't want to join your Discord just to have my one question answered. Get out of here. I'm not that interested.
Yeah, I mean,
download link in your Discord. How about no?
There's a time and place for like download links and having questions answered depending on like what it is and how big of a deal it is. In my opinion, like I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but like if you have to join the Discord, it's like, okay, you want this mod? Join my Discord server. You need tech support? Or you want to find the solution to this one thing? It's in my Discord server. No,
I'm just
no.
thinking long term, and I'm thinking searchability, because you can't search
Yeah.
up on Discord.
That's why-
Google doesn't index
that's why
it,
Reddit-
and in 10 years, who the fuck knows?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why Reddit is still fire, because like
Yep.
some
Yeah.
dude had the exact same problem as me 10 years ago. It'll be
figure
still
it out.
back there. We'll
Yep.
we'll figure it out.
And that's
figure it
why
out.
some of the best answers you can find on Google nowadays is by searching your question, Reddit,
With Reddit?
at the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody's had that problem, and they asked it on some sort of Reddit, and you'll find real, actual people instead of some AI garbage slop that is trying to answer the question, but not really, because it doesn't know what you're asking. I don't know. Forums
Yeah.
are cool.
Forums are
Forums
cool.
are
Let's bring
forums
that
are
shit
huge.
back.
Speaking of forums, I think it's Obscure Gamers. Their forum, they do like prototype stuff, and they find like various demos and like in development builds of games. I'm pretty sure they had an online forum that they shut down because hosting costs were too expensive, and they moved over to a Discord server because that is, for all intents and purposes, free.
Yeah.
No. But
All
guys,
the shit
they
is
have
still there and
threads
archived.
now. They
Yeah,
have threads.
there's threads within Discords. It's
We
all
have
better now.
threads.
It's basically just a forum, but not.
Yeah. Let's go back to
Man.
IRC, bro. Score Hero
No.
IRC.
No. Let's too far.
Dude. Oh man. Yeah, dude, so like what's it called? Like for those who don't know, like the original Milo hacks, that got nuked. And that had a lot of stuff in it that we didn't get to keep, unfortunately.
There was an archive that H made. I don't think it got everything though. And
It
certain,
didn't-
like,
it did not-
like,
it
I
did
don't
not
think,
get
I don't think like
everything. There was some
attachments and
stuff-
photos got saved and stuff like that.
There was some stuff that we might never see again.
Lost to time.
Yes, it's very unfortunate, and that's
I
the
don't
reality of this.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk
I know
about it.
it's too depressing, man. It's too
That shit
depressing.
makes me so
I know.
sad.
People
I got my
lost
Discord
accounts.
account banned from
like,
that shit.
Like JP.
I'm still mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Whole
still
account
mad
got
about
nuked.
that, bro. Alec didn't get banned because he didn't have a fucking position of power like I did.
I didn't. I was like, don't
Yeah.
give this to me. I
no.
don't. There's no
I wanna
reason
fly under
for
the
me to have
radar.
this.
Yep, I don't have it on Milo Hacks too. I was like, do not give me anything
Don't
that can
give me
modify
this
the
shit.
server in any way. No,
Nope.
thank you.
Uninvolved party.
Not
here.
again.
I'm just a regular guy trying
I'm
to
just a
hack
guy.
some
Don't at
Milo.
me. Yep. Ugh.
Mm-mm.
Well,
Mm-mm.
we talked about a lot of stuff today.
That was a lot of. I feel like we kind of all had just like passion dumps there for a minute.
like
all of
tangent
us
Did for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I like
It's
that.
just-
I'm down.
It was actually a decent episode for just yapping around.
yapping about passions. Well, that's basically Lore Hero in general, ain't it?
Yeah, kind of pretty much. Yeah.
True and real.
Yeah,
That's
Very
like,
true,
can we
very
make that
real.
the subtitle?
yapping about our passions. that goes for a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
Did you know that we
sure.
have a? Did you know that we have a parody podcast?
Yes.
Oh,
Wait, Jason doesn't know this.
do we really?
Kind of. They don't actually make stuff. They just made a Twitter account. It's called.
This is a good
Lord
way to end it
Hero.
off.
Lord?
Yeah, Lord
as,
Hero.
as in like the musical artist who makes songs. Lord.
Oh, and here I was thinking it was going to be a religious thing.
No,
No,
Lorde.
it's about Lord.
Hero.
Like, praise the
About
Lord,
Lord.
Hero?
No, it's about the pop star, the legend, Lord.
Fair enough. I'm so glad that guy from South Park is getting his moment.
All right.
Anyways, you're welcome, Lord Hero, for the shout out. And
Those are
see
cute
you
cats!
guys-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
they South Parked it. They did.
They did.
They were with me. They were with me
Like-
on that.
Hey, Lord, he's been working out the official layout for the podcast. And I think I finally found the one that gives oceanic feeling. I guess that's a Lord reference. I don't know.
Probably.
It's just our shit, but Lord Hero. I thought it was funny. Gave me a laugh. Shout out to all the Lord
was
Hero
funny.
boys.
What's Lord up to nowadays? Other than being a hero.
Music. We'll have to ask our competing podcast. They'll know.
Yes.
Oh no,
That's
she made a
true.
remix of a song with Charlie XCX.
Oh, she on Brat?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, I
shit.
think I knew
Pretty
that,
good.
actually. I think I knew that.
pretty good.
10. Fantano
Yeah,
gave
no,
Brat
you're
a
right.
10.
You're right. Yeah, this is a good album.
First 10
Album.
all year.
Really? I need to check it
yeah.
out then. Really? That good?
It's some good.
Fantano
some
loved
good-
it.
It's. I mean, like, listen, I I didn't even know that bro gave it a 10 until it like went viral that he gave it a 10.
I
But
saw it
listened to
day
when
one,
dropped,
baby.
and I was like, holy fuck.
I did not realize. I thought that was a joke. Like, I didn't realize
Nah.
that that was a real. Okay.
Like
Nope.
it's like Charlie
That was a real ass
XCX.
10.
She makes like that hyper pop stuff, and so you know exactly what you're getting into when you listen to this album.
Right.
It's but I've given it a like thorough couple of listens, and it's pretty good if that's what like it's like the same vein of like 100 gex or like underscores or it's like that. It's that type of stuff. It's good. I
Huh.
like it.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Learning
Anyways, that's
something on Lord
episode,
Hero.
Anyway,
Lord
yeah.
episode
Lord.
38.
38, 48, 58. What the fuck? How many?
I don't know, 38.
38.
We'll say it's 52. That's a year. We've been doing this for a year, guys. Congrats on the 1 year anniversary. Woo!
That's honestly, we're getting close to that.
We
That's
are.
later
Yeah.
this year.
October. This October
Gonna-
will be 1 year anniversary.
Oh, man.
We
Crazy.
will get there. Are we the
Yeah,
longest
the-
running Guitar Hero related podcast there is?
I don't know. How long did Star Power?
Yeah,
podcast
how long did
go
Star
for?
Star Power only lasted like 30 something, right?
30-ish episodes. You can go see it right now if you go to the front page of Score Hero, I'm pretty sure.
I was going to say,
Yeah, it's
is it still on the
probably
front
still there.
page?
Oh, no, it's not. It got pushed.
Ooh.
No. Episode 32. Sorry, different spot. Yeah, episode 32. They got to. on the
Whoa,
official
so
Score
we-
podcast. We beat Score Hero podcast. Woo!
We've been
Longest
going
running Guitar
longer
Hero
than
podcast,
Star
yeah.
Power. Wow.
Let's go.
True. They didn't do it weekly, I don't think, though. I think they just
No.
did it whenever.
Whenever.
Whenever. Pretty much.
Yeah, so-
Putting out the
in-
content, though.
In terms of years, they have us beat because they did it for a couple
Yes.
of
I
the
mean,
amount of episodes.
the fact that Score Hero has the copyright 2006 still at the bottom, is...
Oh my god,
Amazing.
really? Oh, it does. 2006 through 2024.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
this place has been here for almost
Wow.
20 years. 20-year anniversary in
Oh.
2 years.
Jesus.
It'll make it.
Oh.
It's gonna make it.
Jesus
Which is scary, though,
Christ.
because every once in a while, Score Hero does go down, and I'm like, is it the end?
Yeah. Is it
Is
gone?
it over?
Nope,
coming
is it
in
over
it's
now?
not the end.
It was the other day. Like I was trying to upload my Dueling Banjos score from that other stream, and I couldn't get on Score Hero. It was down. I'm like, oh no, it's gone forever. And it came back the next day. But still, it gets me worried.
True. I mean, you were able to order the thongs, so
No,
Sure.
they're gone now. Thongs are
Oh,
gone
gone?
now. Apparently so. Somebody said you could, that the Score Hero merch store is no longer there.
oh,
There's no link to the store.
Yeah. Wait. That must have been down for a sec too. The link is there and it works. Intimate Apparel's there. See, I think Score Hero might be in his death throes, maybe, but it could be like 4 or 5 years extended, right? Because when somebody in my chat said you can no longer get the Score Hero thong, I clicked the link and nothing happened. Now you click the link and something happens.
That's insane.
It's there.
Oh, okay,
It's slow,
But it's there.
but it's there.
Okay,
That's what
Kind
that's
of.
what matters.
I might have to order myself a thong.
just in case.
Yeah.
Don't clip that out of context.
We're clipping that out of context.
No, we are.
I only use this computer for porn too. Don't clip that out of context. Jason said that first.
SMH.
I feel like there's enough material in our episodes that somebody could make their own Lore Hero YouTube poop.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
Oh no.
We
No.
could have a
calling
whole,
on somebody to do it
Don't
right
say
now.
that shit.
We could have a
That's-
whole out of
Tape.
context
Cut the
Twitter
tape.
page too.
Cut the tape.
Cut the tape. Cut the tape. Cut the tape. We're out. Bye. See ya.
Oh, disappear!
Oh!